Hey everybody, welcome to my first video. This will be a review series where I'll be diving right into the L2Azimuth product and sharing what exactly has been working for me. As someone who doesn't know a whole lot about futures trading, so if you're someone like me and just starting out, this is going to be a really great place where I can learn from you guys and we can learn together. And of course, I would love to hear any tips or tricks or settings that's been working for you guys. So I first got into this during COVID when like a lot of people had a lot of extra time on their hands starting to look into different ways to invest. I remember seeing a lot of these charts and numbers of futures trading and saying to myself like this looks extremely complicated but really interesting. But at the same time I just didn't feel ready at all to dive in. Recently though, I decided to give it another look and I started doing more research and I stumbled across a company called Futures Analytica. They recently launched this product L2Azimuth and that really got me intrigued. So I did some digging and I had a little bit extra money and I decided to try it out. And today I'm just going to try and do my best to break it down into the simplest way so that I can help myself and help others through this way. Let's get right into it. For anyone who's into, let's say, gaming or sports, you know how it feels when you can predict your opponent's next move. That's kind of what L2Azimuth is doing, but for trading. And the way it works, it's pretty clever. So first, we're going to talk about counter spoofing. So imagine you're playing a game of dodgeball. There's just one player who pretends they're going to throw the ball at you, but it's just a fake out. They're hoping you'll flinch so they can throw somewhere else. That being said, in the trading world, that's called spoofing. It's when someone places fake orders to trick others into thinking the price is going to go up or down. So counter spoofing is like calling that bluff. If L2Azimuth spots someone making those fake moves, it knows not to fall for it. In fact, it can even use that fake out to its advantage, turning the tables on the spoofers. So it's like catching the dodgeball players off guard and scoring a point against them. So you're using the spoofers' fake outs to make money, essentially. Okay, now let's talk about Dexray. Think of this like when you're at a food court, for example, and you see someone quickly grab a table in the middle of two groups. They're fast and they know what exactly is the best spot. Dexray kind of does something similar when it sees a small gap in the market or like a tiny window between buyers and sellers. It'll jump in fast, taking that spot. That is essentially called spread collapse, and it's a great way to get in early before the price starts to move. It's like being quick enough to grab the best seat in the area before anyone else notices it's open. Lastly, there's the trespass scanner. So if you're thinking about, let's say, strategy games, it's like setting up surveillance to see where your opponents are gathering their troops. Trespass looks for these spots where there's a lot of movement happening, but it's not random. There's a pattern. It's almost like you're seeing a hidden signal letting you know, hey, something's about to go down there. It's not just guessing. It's reading the clues and positioning itself to take advantage when that action happens. So it helps you figure out where the game is going next and being ready for it. So for today I started around about 7-ish this morning, and I decided to just use counter spoof and Dexray. Those are the most I feel comfortable with overall, especially in this simulator. I'm trying to just play it out like I do have money. So yeah, I was using counter spoof and Dexray just because I know that's reliable. And looking at Connor's streams, that's what he's been talking about lately. And from what I've been seeing on other people's YouTube channels, that trespass is not the most efficient if you don't know what you're doing, and especially when you're trying to make money, it doesn't really make sense to put your money on something that you don't even know will work, all the time, especially if you haven't done the research for it. Chad does a really good job of explaining counter spoof and Dexray, but trespass I don't really feel comfortable with yet completely. But the total net profit for today was $637.50, and the gross profit was 700. Now the total trades for today was 13. Yeah, so today was profitable, and the percent profitable trades was 92.31%. The number of winning trades I had was 12. The losing trades was only 1. So that's pretty substantial, I'd say. And the fact that we were in the positive with $637 is pretty substantial. And it seems like this product is definitely working, and it's simple in the sense where it calculates everything for you and trades for you. But of course you can manipulate it too within the settings to get more of a quote unquote maybe a better result, But that's ultimately a risk that a person can have. And yeah, I think it's important that someone understands the research and reviews all the products and reviews others' channels and looks at Connor's live stream. I mean, that's what really helped me the most, is to understand, because he's there to answer questions as well. But yeah, I'm currently using the template settings, and I switched to a order quantity of 4 for the L2Azimuth index array because I wanted to try that. But it seemed pretty much a plateau and just pretty stagnant once I got to the 637. But I think I would very much so consider this product. It might be a little confusing to set up at first, but once you have everything in order and it takes place, it's fairly simple to understand the concepts, and I hope I can better explain these in the future to you guys, and I hope you guys help me to understand everything in this software as well, since I'm totally a beginner as well. So I love to do research, and I want to learn more about this and get better at my trading. But yeah, I find all this interesting because when I first looked into the futures trading, it felt like I was trying to read in a different language essentially, and I had no idea how to understand it. And I believe that the L2Azimuth did a really great job of simplifying everything. It's like a cheat sheet. It just tells you what to look for and when to make your move, and it does it for you in a sense. Nothing is fully automated, but this is definitely a tool to help you overall. Alright, that's my quick review of the L2Azimuth product from Futures Analytica. I hope this explains some key features in a way, I guess, that makes more sense. If you're interested in getting started with futures trading or just want to learn more about the market, this is a good place to learn, because I don't know everything about futures trading, and you might be here thinking the same thing about yourself, and I wanna be here to help with you guys. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will be doing more reviews of this software consistently, and just trying to understand the strategies of using countersweep, Dexarray, and trespass. And I'm gonna give you guys updates. And yeah, I can't wait to make more videos. I'll see you guys later.